This is James Crepia for the Oregonian and OregonLive, taking a look ahead to Friday night's game between Oregon and Oregon State. Obviously, last year's game serves as a big motivator for the Ducks. It's the fourth quarter of that game on repeat in the Oregon locker room all week, literally all day long. So plenty of motivation there between last year's game. And oh yeah, by the way, the stakes of this game being really, really big as far as Oregon's concerned. Win, and they're in the Pac-12 championship game, and their hopes of competing for a college football playoff spot are still alive. A loss, and while they could still theoretically make it to the Pac-12 title game with help from Arizona State, realistically, a loss, and they're not playing for a conference championship, and you can forget about the playoff as well. So the stakes are huge in this game for Oregon's purposes, and they're going to be tested on both sides of the ball in ways that they haven't been tested so far this year. Oregon State has one of the best offensive lines in the league. Oregon State's offensive line imposed its will on the Oregon defense last year, and they ran 19 straight times for nearly 150 yards to finish the game. How Oregon's defensive line and front seven in particular, which is much improved, putting it on paper, putting up the numbers this year, how it handles and contains Damian Martinez, which few teams have been able to do, is going to be a huge factor in how much success the Ducks have defensively and offensively. Oregon State's defense generates a ton of tackles for loss and sacks, more so than most other teams that Oregon's played this season. How its offensive line, arguably the best in the league, handles things and protects Bo Nix as it has all season. If it can do so, it'll stand obviously a great chance of showing the great offense that it's been all season and doing so against a very, very difficult Oregon State defense.